if you check now, you find out that everybody wants to get funded. Propfirms everywhere. In the past, it wasn't like this, but right now, I think Propfirms want to replace brokers. Before the end of this video, you understand what Propfirms are. You understand if it's something you would likely want to do, and you also understand how to go about it if you decide to join a Propfirm. Now, Propfirms are companies that provide traders with capital for an exchange for profits. How does it work? You get a Propfirm, you pass series of exam or tests. Now, this test is for them to find out if you're a good trader, and once they find out you're a good trader, you will be funded real time. Now, mind you, you pay for these challenges. You pay for a challenge, and when you pass the challenge, you get funded real time money, and you'll be checkmated in the process. And there are certain rules you wouldn't have to break. These rules varies from companies to companies, and that's why I'm doing this video, for you to understand that there are rules, and you need to understand these rules before you go into any Propfirm. Most people don't understand the rules and regulations of a Propfirm, and they jump into it and they get stranded on the way. And mind you, most Propfirms, once you bought a challenge, is not refundable. Now, someone said something on Twitter that really caught my attention about Propfirm. He said something. He said, if you are a good trader, there are chances that you have your own capital to trade, you won't be needing a Propfirm. Now, in this sense, he's trying to say that Propfirms are not really necessary, because as a good trader, you need to have your own capital. People who look for Propfirms are people who don't have capital, and if you don't have capital, that means you're not yet a good trader. There are some truths to that tweet, but we can't really neglect the fact that some good traders don't have capital, and they have really made huge fortune trading Propfirms. But it doesn't mean that all Propfirms are good, and it doesn't mean that some good traders don't get stranded with Propfirms. They do, and that's why I'm doing this video. I'm not doing this video to criticize or elevate Propfirm, but trying to bring a neutral perspective about Propfirm so that people could make an informed decision if that's what they want to do for themselves, or they want to just have an account with a broker. Because there are so many Propfirms out there, and once the business starts getting so popular and people are getting into the business, there are chances that people will run into troubles, people run into scams. And one of the goal of this channel might not just necessarily to help you make money, but might also be to help you not to lose the little money you have. Now, Propfirms, they have good ones and they have bad ones. And why people go into these bad ones is because they don't read the terms and conditions. Before you get into a Propfirm, you need to understand how they work. Ask people who have been into it real-time questions. If you go to their social media handle, you could see their comments, and you could chat real people to know their experience with the Propfirm, because most Propfirms don't even pay out. And after investing your capital, your time and everything, only for you to find out that this Propfirm is not going to pay you, is very frustrating. So you need to find out if this Propfirm really pays out. Secondly, you need to understand the rules and regulations of a Propfirm. I ventured into a Propfirm sometime in the past. I won't mention the name of the company. I didn't really understand the rule, and I was relaxed, thinking that I could pass the challenge at my own time. I didn't know that I was being regulated because I didn't read the terms and conditions of the Propfirm. So when it got to the end of the month, I was making profits. The account stopped functioning. That was when I realized that I need to hit the target in the space of 1 month. Now, this was because I didn't really understand the rules and regulation of that particular Propfirm. Different Propfirms have their own different rules, which you should understand before venturing in. Many people don't understand these rules and they get stranded along the way. So knowing the rules and regulation of any particular Propfirm you choose will be fine. Some have very rigid and very difficult tasks and challenges which you wouldn't want to do if you find out on time. So understand their rules and regulations. Some even have a very high spread. Imagine giving someone a target of $2,000 in 1 month, and each trade the person opens, you take a spread of $100. That's not really nice and fair. So you need to understand all these. Ask people questions because there are going to be some hidden rules you wouldn't know. You only find out when you get into the challenge. So do your best to find out about how they work before you get in. And finally, Propfirms wouldn't complement for lack of skill and lack of knowledge. Propfirms wouldn't. Instead, they're going to make it more complicated for you as a trader. You need to understand yourself as a trader. You need to have the skill. You need to have been consistent on your own or in a demo account before you go into a Propfirm. Don't think because you have large capital you're going to make so much money. No, it doesn't work that way. You need to have competence. You need to have skill. You have to have patience, and you need to know your game. If not, it's going to still be the same thing. You're just going to be giving pro firms money, giving them money, buying challenges there and there, and it amounts to nothing. So, and you need to understand that not everybody showing their payouts and results are real. Some are fake. So don't be pressured because somebody is doing better than you or somebody is getting funded and you're not getting funded. Run it at your own pace. This is a marathon. Run at your own pace. It's not a competition. So let me know what you think in the comment section about Propfirms. Let me know your experiences, whether there is any advice or anything I didn't talk about. You could keep them in the comment section so that people could learn from you. So if you're new to this channel and you like such contents, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. Subsequent videos like this will be coming your way. Let's meet at the next one. Thank you.